What makes a child want to read for pleasure?
I think what makes a child want to read for pleasure is having the space and opportunity to choose books that they are interested in. I think choice is key. I think so often and I can understand why, but we want to recommend books and tell young people, you should read this. And I don't think it should ever be a should. It should be a gentle recommendation. There's certainly a space for recommending books. But I think more importantly, we need to encourage young people to find a love in discovering something for themselves. And whatever a young person is into, be it football or computer games or unicorns, there will be a book.
Why do you think that some children just don't like reading?
Well, I think, first of all, young people mimic. And so if they're in an environment where they see adults reading, they will want to read. If they're in an environment where they don't see that, then I think it becomes more difficult for them to see that's an enjoyable pastime. So I think that can be a factor. I think often reading and words and writing are presented as things that are difficult, as things that you have to get in the correct way.
A lot of adults think we should be getting children to read classic children's books. Do you think that the language of classic stories, for example, Treasure Island, is too difficult for children?
I mean, it's so dependent on the child, on the individual child. Might be too difficult for some children that are struggling with reading. But I don't think that's. I think language being difficult is not a reason to deny a child sort of access to that. I've often found that young people appreciate the opportunity to learn new words, and if we give them the skills, show them, ensure they have dictionaries and a thesaurus, and give them the skills to look up words, then I think that's a wonderful opportunity.
What do you think reading has brought to your life?
Reading broadened my horizons. It taught me about a world beyond my doorstep, beyond my block of flats, beyond my estate. It welcomed me into the lives of other people, into their most intimate and personal thoughts. It created new worlds for me to explore. Gave me more options in my life in terms of what I want to do with my life. Told me about places I want to travel to and visit. I can't begin to put into words how much reading has added to my life and how much it adds to everyone's lives.